I want to show you real quickly while I'm doing something how to do machine basting for gathering. Now this happens to be an apron, and I have gone ahead and finished 3 sides. It's a yard of fabric, exactly a yard of fabric with the 3 sides raw edges turned under twice. And I have zigzag stitch on there, so I have 3 finished sides, and I have the top of the apron where the waistband is going to go. But I want a gathered top. So I have, this is the Singer 237 again. I have it on straight stitch and set to 6 stitches per inch, which is as long a stitch as I can get it on this machine. Some machines go to 5. So what I have, you want to leave a long tail of thread. It helps if you have 2 colors of thread, one for the a top thread and one for a bobbin thread, 2 different colors, so you know which is the bobbin thread more easily. And this is very easy to do. You just put your fabric under the presser foot with a straight stitch. And you can see that it's gathering it a little bit, but that's not really what we're doing. Now I started before the finished side, and I'm ending before the finished side because you don't have to have all of these layers on the end ruffled. Now when you pull your needle up, you want to again leave a very long tail. And in this case, my bobbin thread is the lighter color thread. So you can see, here's the lighter thread. You go back to the beginning and you find the lighter thread. So there are my 2 bobbin threads. And what you do is slide the fabric along the bobbin thread. And I'm hoping I used a strong enough thread. You do it a little at a time. You can work from both ends to get it into the middle. And don't try to pull the 2 threads at once. Just pull the one bobbin thread and the other bobbin thread. And most threads will be strong enough for this. Lightweight cotton thread might not be. A very lightweight, cheap cotton thread may not be. That is how you gather fabric. And you don't have to push it completely tight, because when you think, in this case it's an apron, you just want the top where the waistband is going to go to be a little bit more fitted than just the plain square bottom and sides. So aprons are a good example of how to do this. And you can choose how much gathering you want and how tight you want this. But what you want to do is make sure it's evenly gathered across the top. It doesn't take very long to do it at all. So that's about where I want it, like that. Now, to finish this, I have waistbands. I'm making 4 of these today. What I will do I'll grab one of the waistbands just to show you. When I have the gathering finished, I'm actually going to pin the waistband like this right over the gathering. So this is right sides together. And I'm going to stitch this top edge, which will put the waistband to the gathering, and you want to stitch just under your gathering thread. So like down here is where I'll be stitching. Then you pull this up and over like that, and you stitch it again, and you have an enclosed gathered waistband. But for machine basting itself, very simple. Just pull up the bobbin threads after stitching the length of your fabric with the longest stitch length you have on the machine.